Predictive programming. The hiding of references in the popular media to an event before the atrocity takes place. When the event occurs, the public has softened up and therefore passively accepts it rather than offering resistance or opposition. To put that was from Wikipedia. To put that in layman's terms, that is when they show you what they're gonna do before they do it. So that way when the shit happens, you're not mad because you already expected it. So that's like in The Simpsons where they had Donald Trump becoming the president. Those are one of those things that are shown to you so that way when it actually happens, it won't be so far-fetched. So this is relevant because this shows you that information is not hidden from you. On the contrary, the information is usually put in your face. And this is about, for lack of a better word, conspiracies. Now, a conspiracy as a term has a very bad connotation. It's a very negative connotation. It implies a lack of truth. You cannot conspire. Honestly, I just want to drop that whole word. When somebody shows you something that happens before it happens, there is no denying what has just happened, okay? You cannot deny the actions that have taken place before your very eyes. You cannot sit up here. Let's take the Kobe Bryant situation. There's a cartoon of this man dying in a helicopter crash years before the event takes place. What do you have to say about that? Y'all think that's a coincidence? Kobe Bryant has been seen in interviews speaking about why he rides helicopters. This is to mitigate the damage that may occur when people realize this event was orchestrated. The reason why this is so very important, and I cannot stress it enough, is because they do not hide information from you. On the contrary, they put this shit in your face. Like the title says, most of this stuff is right there for the reading. None of this stuff is there after you reach some level in some type of secret organization and now you gain access. No, bruh. No. All this stuff is right in your face all the time, bruh. You can go pick up a book. You can go pick up the encyclopedia and read about some of this stuff. Why? Let's really think about that, okay? Why can you read about secret government operations in the encyclopedia? Because desensitization. To desensitize you to the things that are going on. If it's right there in the book, then it can't be that big of a deal, right? That's the mindset that imposes upon you. When you can literally just go to the store and buy a book that's about government secrets, it's like a part of you just feels like, well, this shit can't be for real because it's not hidden for real. They use a lot of other areas of life and they shroud them in secrecy to give you an overall level of confusion. Like Area 51, for example. Things like this are there just to make you think they have secrets that you can't know about. To make you think that if it's really that important, we'll block you off from seeing it. Bro, niggas might be in Area 51 playing with their dicks, man. Niggas might be in Area 51 playing 2K on FaceTime with their homies. You don't know what the fuck going on in Area 51, but that's the point. The implication is it's aliens or some shit because you can't go there. That's to distract you from the fact that all the real information is right under your nose. This is done so that way the information is not going to just sparkle in your face and attract your attention. They put it right under your nose so that way it never really occurs to you as important or pertinent to your life in any way, shape, or form. That is all a ploy. That's a plot to trick you, prematurely trick you. They are being preemptive in their attempts to mislead you. You have to understand that. There's so much stuff that goes on right in your face that you don't think twice about. All because they tell you it's happening before it happened, bro. Now I want you to draw a parallel right here, okay? I want you to understand me. Scratch that. I want you to see what's going on in my life, okay? If you know, you know. And what goes on in general when the government acts out a plot. Do you see any likenesses? Is what's happening to me predictively programmed? Who else uses predictive programming? You can't be thinking that, you know, some mad people and somebody who mad on Facebook is coming up with all this. Please don't tell me you think that. Especially now when it's this big of a deal for this long. I must be somebody. But you know, that ain't really the point, okay? The point is this. Do not have a disdain and a lack of desire to gain information from the sources which you can already gain it. This ain't Wikipedia, you know, ironically. I ain't speaking on Wikipedia per se. I'm speaking on books, things of that nature. There's so much information right there. You can Google it and there's so much real information. You know, honestly, I don't want to speak down on Wikipedia because Wikipedia is a compilation of a lot of valuable information. The only danger there is, and I must warn you, anybody can write on there. Who is concerned with information? Who do you think is so very concerned with what there is for you to read and the tonality and the diction that you're going to have to grasp these ideas through? See, I could tell you the same idea two different ways. And one way I could downplay the idea and the other way I could play the idea up. Now, my original reading of this excerpt from Wikipedia, I omitted a word because the word choices they used is to imply something to you. Is to imply that, let's read it. Predictive programming is a recurring element across many conspiracy theories. Pause. A recurring element across many conspiracy theories. Do you hear how the word choice there makes you feel like, oh, this is some bullshit? They do that on purpose, okay? Let's read it again. Predictive programming is a recurring element across many conspiracy theories. The claim is, now that implies that it's some bullshit, you know, yet again. But let's keep reading. The claim is that when conspirators plan a false flag operation, and there's a hyperlink because that's a term that you're not going to be familiar with. Why do you think that they shrouded it in further misconception and confusion instead of just simply stating what the fuck it is? But let's keep reading. They hide references to it in the popular media before the atrocity takes place. When the event occurs, the public has softened up and therefore passively accepts it rather than offering resistance or opposition. So, yes, there's very much valuable information on that website. There's very much valuable information all over the internet. But just be wary of where you're getting it from and who may have their hands in the uploading of this information and the compilation of it. Because most people don't care. They're not really going to go on Wikipedia and edit the page. The people who write most of these pages are the same people feeding you all of your information, bro. Now, if they're going to feed you all your other information, what makes you think that they're not going to tailor this information to make it less appealing? Like, think about that. But my ultimate point is value the information that is there, consume it, and do your research. Read, and don't allow the fact that something is there for you to decrease its value. You know, we had this misconception that if something is of value, it must be so difficult to get. You don't know how poisonous that sentiment is and how prevalent it is in so many areas of American society. It's a shame, you know. But, you know, that's all I really wanted to say. Light cutting off. That's funny. All right. Thank you for watching.